Closing day is sometimes described as the most exciting and yet sometimes the most stressful part of a real estate transaction. But don't worry, in the next few minutes, I'll show you the exact playbook that I use so nothing blindsides you. Hi, I'm David Barahona, your bilingual realtor of the Triangle area. Let's get you ready to walk in like a pro. So what exactly is closing day? Closing day is the final step of the home buying or selling process. It's when ownership of the property officially transfers from the seller to the buyer. Think of it as the finish line after weeks or even months of negotiating, inspections, and financing. If you're paying cash, it's relatively quick. A few signatures and you're done. But if you're financing through a mortgage, it's a little bit more detailed, and that's what we'll focus on today. A few days before closing, buyers will receive a closing disclosure. This document is critical. It includes purchase price, loan amount, interest rate, monthly payment, detailed closing costs, and cash to close amount. You'll get this 3 days before closing. Review it carefully, and I suggest you bring a copy to the closing table so that you can double check numbers. Sellers also receive documents ahead of time, showing the net proceeds from the sale after fees and commissions. When you head to the closing table, this is what you'll need: a valid government-issued ID, your cash to close, and a copy of your closing disclosure. Remember, personal checks usually aren't accepted. The funds have to either be certified or wired to the closing attorney. The closing itself happens at an attorney's office or with a settlement agent. Picture this: buyers on one side, sellers on the other, agents nearby, and the closing attorney at the head of the table facilitating the process. Buyers will sign a stack of papers. These include the loan application, the promissory note, the deed of trust, and any mortgage disclosure and forms. Sellers sign the deed, transferring ownership, and any other paperwork that releases their interest in the property. Once all signatures are complete and all funds have been collected, the closing attorney is ready to review everything. They are now in position to record the deed with the county and finally disperse funds. After paperwork is completed, the deed is recorded with the county. Now at this point, sellers have officially transferred over ownership, the buyers are getting their keys, and everyone breathes a sigh of relief. For buyers, you'll also receive a title policy in the mail in a few weeks. So that's what you can expect on closing day in North Carolina. Yes, there's a lot of paperwork, but most of this you've already reviewed with your lender or your agent. If you come prepared, know your numbers, and ask questions when needed, the process can be smooth and even enjoyable. If you're looking for a step-by-step guide on the home selling or buying process in North Carolina, don't miss this playlist I've created especially for you. Just click here now.